Hi, my name is Joe Dowell, and I am a retirement planner at Roth Asset Management. At Roth Asset Management, we work with individuals and help them build and implement individualized, holistic financial plans based on their goals and objectives. One of the things that I talk about a lot is Roth IRA conversions. In fact, it's one of my favorite things to discuss with clients because it's really a great opportunity to take advantage of some of the tax laws that are in effect today. Now, before I talk about Roth IRA conversions, let me lay out some of the basics. Today, we're going to look at traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. And the big difference in regards to the conversation today is about taxation. With a traditional IRA, those funds are added to the account in a tax-deferred manner. In other words, before any taxes are paid. When the funds come out of the account, you pay the taxes then. So the tax benefit in a traditional IRA this year. With a Roth IRA, it's almost the exact opposite. There's no tax benefit today or this year. Those funds are added after taxes have already been paid. But when the funds are removed from the account in the future, as long as you follow some rules like being 59 and a half, all of those funds are taken out, even the growth, without any taxes. So when we're comparing a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA, in that case, it's really about when do you want the tax benefit. Traditional IRA, tax benefit now. Roth IRA, tax benefit in the future. One of the strategies that a lot of my clients can take advantage of is converting money from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. Now, of course, you'll want to talk with your tax professional before you make any big decisions. But when you make that conversion decision, you're essentially comparing your taxes today with your taxes in the future. If you think that your taxes in the future will be higher than they are today, it may be beneficial for you to convert money from that traditional IRA over to the Roth IRA. When you make the conversion, you do have to pay the taxes. So if you're at a very low rate today and you look in the future and say, I may be in a higher rate down the road, it may be beneficial for you to make that change. Now, we're not today talking about contributions. Contributions to either IRAs or Roth IRAs have limits. How much you can contribute in a given year, how much you can contribute based upon your income. What we're talking today is conversions. And conversions, there are no income limits, and there's no limit on how much you can convert. Now, you should be strategic, and that's again where you may want to talk with your tax person to make sure you're not converting too much or too little. But it's certainly an opportunity for you to consider converting those funds over, getting those assets into a tax-free status, so down the road you won't have to pay any tax. Now, one of the strategies that I do talk with my clients about quite a bit is called a backdoor Roth contribution. As I mentioned earlier, Roth IRAs have income limits. So if you make too much money, that's great, but you're not allowed to contribute to a Roth. Well, you may say, I'd really like to have funds in a Roth IRA because I want to have that tax benefit in the future. Well, what you can do is you can actually contribute to a traditional IRA on day one. Now, a traditional IRA has no income limits. So on day one, you contribute. On day two, you can convert those funds over. Now, you won't get any tax benefit today by doing that, but it will allow you to move funds into a Roth IRA, which will have the tax benefit in the future. And you can get around those income limits by doing that. Now, if you would like to talk further about Roth IRA conversions, again, I would love to talk about it. It's one of my favorite topics. Or backdoor Roths, also something I'm happy to talk about. Please reach out. You can see my contact information below. I'm happy to visit. We can schedule a 15-minute call. And if we just have a general conversation, great. If you want to have a more in-depth conversation, happy to do that as well. Thanks. Take care.